Haha, yes, I'm looking forward to this one. And here it is, the Avro Shackleton Maritime Reconnaissance Mark II. I kind of like it. I honestly, I was not overly excited when this was added to the game, just because bombers are fun, but I don't know, they bring a lot of hate when you fly them in air battles. But I like it because I've actually seen one of these in real life at the Imperial War Museum at Duxford, so that's the only real reason why I was like, oh, cool, the Shackleton. I've seen one of those right up close and personal before. I don't think it's an MR2. It might have been, but anyway, it's a Shackleton. Maybe it is an MR2. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, counter-rotating props on this baby. It would be a super loud airplane in real life. I doubt it's going to be quite as loud in War Thunder. Maybe if they ever get the accurate sounds. But until then, we'll take a look at the modifications here. We've got 35,318 for the max repair cost. That's going to be fun. That's totally spaded, as mine is at the moment, as you can see. I'm just going to fly this one totally spaded because I don't see much point in dying because I have the slowest version of the airplane. Here are the bomb loadouts. You can get 18 250-pounders. You can get 15 1000s with 8 RP3s. You can get 15 1000s. You can get 25 500s with 8 RP3s or 25 500s themselves. And you can get 18 250s with 8 RP3s. Stock, you get 18 250s. So we'll go through the combinations and permutations here in air battles just to see basically the damage that it will take to bomb out a bomb zone in order for you to grind out your modifications in if you get this thing as a stock airplane. So that's what we'll do here. So I'm going to take it in spaded. So granted, you're not going to get a true reading on how quickly you can get to the bomb zones and stuff, but at 6.0, you're going to run into early jets and high-performance interceptors, some of which will get air spawns. So I'm not really looking to just get shot down over and over again, especially with a 35,000 repair cost that I'm going to have to pay because this is a test drive. So I don't have any free repairs on this thing. So, yeah, not really looking to just die a bunch of times here. Anyway, we'll start out with the 250 pound times 18 loadout, and we'll see what we can do with it. For the X-ray view, you've got your crew members there. So there's a lot of crew members, but it doesn't really matter so much in the air version because once you lose the gunner, nobody else moves up to replace them. All these guys are just going to sit here. These are the operator crew stations for the maritime patrol airplane. They're not really gunners. And so, like, we have all these extra crew members, but it's not like in tank battles where if this dude gets taken out or this dude gets taken out, one of these other guys is like, oh, I'll just jump up there. I'll just jump in there. And nobody can take over flying, which, I mean, that's relatively realistic. The odds of having a crew member on board who is also capable of flying the airplane are pretty low. Like, in most cases where something like that happened historically, somebody would get up front and just hold the airplane steady while everybody else could bail out if the pilots were killed or injured. Basically, it was a bailout. Occasionally, you would have guys who could actually fly the airplane back home and either crash land it or get back over friendly territory in order for a bailout, but that's pretty rare, and that's not going to be a thing in War Thunder. But all of that is sort of beside the point. This is a post-World War II, not really a bomber. It's technically a maritime patrol and anti-submarine aircraft. They did sink ships before, but mostly the South African Air Force used it to sink a crashed oil tanker to prevent an ecological disaster. So there you go. It's got a pair of 20mm cannons in the nose and one 20mm paired turret in the back. So that's really it. Not really expecting too much survivability in this thing if an enemy gets on us, but we'll see what happens. We might be able to actually chase down enemy bombers, which would be sort of hilarious. But primarily we're going to be focused on just getting in, making the bomb run, seeing what kind of damage we can do, how many bombs it takes to take out a bomb zone, and then trying to just survive and fight off enemies. So, see if it has any camouflage options at all, and then we'll get into battle. It does not. Okay, to battle. Alright. 18 250s away. Let's see what the closest bomb zone is. Nothing that's a particularly good option with 2 enemy airfields right underneath them. We'll go for the farthest left, I guess. How many bombers do we have?
Thank you very much.
Alright, go for that one. I'll go for this one.
To the designated grid
Works for
square.
me. Looks like there's 3. 3 bombers.
Attention to the map.
Yeah, pair of Ju-288s and me. Okay. We are not a fast bomber. Oh my god.
Need backup.
Oh, there it is, down below. EB4Y down below us.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
Huh. Half tempted to go chase after him. Be kind of funny. Anyway, back to it. We're gonna pickle them all off. See if that's enough. 250s? I don't know. Here goes nothing.
We are losing.
I'm not even convinced all those are actually gonna count as hitting the base, but I think they will.
After me.
Okay, well, we got it. You can at least take out one zone. Ooh, easy. Easy. An A-26C. You don't see those very often. See if we can find that PB-4Y and go take him out with a nose gunner. That would be hilarious. Okay. Yeah, I hear something. There he is. Found him. One of us is going down here. Probably me. He's going to have a lot more 50 cals shooting at me than I'm going to have 20 mils shooting at him. But this could be hilarious. He knows it too. Whale fight. Oh, I got him. If he'd have just stayed flying away from me, if he'd have stayed just nose away from me and let me come up behind him, I'd have had a much more difficult time. Gonna be close. I think we're gonna make it. All right. Pretty good stopping performance.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
They got him.
Awesome.
Alright. Not a bad start. See if we can get some cheap... No, I was going to say get some cheap cheater RP for a takeoff, but that is not even a chance. Alright. That worked. That's a good start. Yeah, even with premium, that would not have paid very well. 23,000 for an air kill and a bomb zone destruction? Yeesh. Okay, we're coming in. I decided for simplicity's sake and for shortness of video sake, I'm just going to bring the rockets with the rest of the loadouts because I can demonstrate the usefulness of the bombs against zones without, you know, doing, oh, here's the loadout with just the bombs. Here's the loadout with the same bombs, but also with rockets. Just be extra efficient and just do it once. So we'll do that.
Attention to the map.
So the bombs drop singly, I tested. So we'll try 8 1000s on the first zone, and we'll see how that works, and then the rockets we'll use for... We'll see what happens, you know, whether or not we get to use them against an airstrike on an airfield or on a bomb zone, or whatever. We'll see what's up.
Affirmative.
Okay, here we go.
Attention to the map.
Eight coming up. Okay, good. That AU-1 is not chasing me. Captain America. That's a good one. Alright, let's see how we look.
Take him down.
Okay, airplane. Easy. Should be hitting any minute now. Okay. 8 did just over half, so... we need to drop a lot more. I'm a little concerned with this guy. He's definitely coming this way.
Take him down.
Wonder if I can get turned around in time to get my bombs off. One thing I will tell you is be real careful trying to turn the Shackleton. It doesn't have a very high tolerance. Easy, baby, easy. Alright, we gotta make our run fast. That P-51's coming in a hurry. Dropping them all. We'll get the... oh, easy. Wake up, gunner. I want to get my rockets off. It's not going to happen. Gunner, you should really pay attention, buddy. Oh, my gunner is out. Of course he is. What were you waiting for, gunner?
Cover me.
Wish the gunners had a little more, you know, initiative. Would have had him dead to rights if my gunner had just started shooting at some point. Alright. 15 1,000 pounders. It's quite a sweet little loadout, I gotta say. 15,000s by itself is a pretty good loadout, but 15,000s along with 8 RP3s, that's a tasty little drop. So we'll go for this one.
Attention to the map.
Seems like we're probably alone. We're gonna drop 8 1000s and see if that'll take a zone out. I think it might. I'm hoping 8 will. It'd be really nice if 7 would do it, because then you could get 2 zones. But I think 8 drops, And then 7 plus the rockets might be sufficient to get 2 zones bombed out. We're going to test that theory here. And then you'll know what you can do with 15 1000s until you get the rockets, and then you'll know once you get the rockets if they're enough to give you 2 zone kills, and so on and so on. I'm just going to say now, the bomber economy is absolutely ruinous currently in the game. I do not recommend playing bombers at all right now until the Silverline multiplier gets increased by at least 300%. It's 270% for the Shackleton. I don't have premium, but even if I had premium, it wouldn't be enough to make any reasonable money for this thing. This thing has a 35,000 repair cost. There's a bomber up ahead. And I'm making, like, even with premium, I would have made 25,000 in the battle where I bombed out a zone and had an air kill. And not even making your repair costs back. And I didn't die in that battle either. So, yeah, I made money, but there's no reason to play bombers right now. The fighter crybabies have finally had their way. I'm gonna keep playing this until I finish this video, but after that, I don't know that I'll even use this thing in ground battles, honestly.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Another one down there, too. Alright. Bomb bay doors open. Make sure he's not coming over to attack me. It doesn't look like he is. Alright, Bombardier. It's your show, man. Don't miss. Eight bombs away.
Closer to victory.
And a fighter. That's an issue. Come on, baby, line up. Ha ha ha! Everybody bail. Well, we got the one zone we dropped at. Looks like the rockets actually hit, which is kind of hilarious. So yeah, 8 will do it. I gotta find out if 7 will do it, and then we'll end the video.
To the map.
There's our target. Alright. Bombs are out. We'll circle out to the left a little bit. Get ready for a follow-up run. Both with rockets on that zone. Well, I was going to say, and then bombs on the other zone, but looks like our A-26 is going to take that one. Alright, he got about half of it. Probably with 4 1000s. Which means if I dropped 7, that should take that zone out. I'll bet he dropped 4 1000s. Yep. Okay. Well then. That makes things interesting. Alright, we know 7 will do it, so we're going to drop 7 on here, and we'll drop the rest on the zone that the A-26 dropped on. I'm pretty sure he dropped 4 1000s, but he's not answering my question about whether or not that's what he dropped, so we know it only takes 7 to take out a zone in a normal strength zone. Alright. So for sure, once you get the 1000s, you can take 2 normal HP zones out. What we're going to do now is go make a good rocket run on this zone. We'll see how much damage the 8 rockets do. And then we'll drop the final 1000 on it, and we'll go from there. Oh, we're getting a little too fast. Little too fast. Well, they did some. Not too bad. This is a great situation on this map for me to test out the bomb loads. There's not very many enemies left. The one of the two guys who's left is an ME-264. He's way up in space, so I'm not really getting harassed, and I can practice my bomb permutations here, which is nice. Oh, they're both 264s. Cool.
Commencing attack.
Yes, Gunner. Do it, Gunner. Do it, Gunner. You'll never have a better target. Get him! Hilarious.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours. Bravo!
Alright, well there we go, folks. That'll do for this video, I think. Oh, I got him! So the nose guns don't have a whole lot of arc on them, but if you can get directly behind somebody, chasing a bomber or, luckily, a fighter, you can actually do fairly well. So even that, we would not have made enough money to cover our repair costs with premium. 2 zones and an AI kill. That multiplier for the economy is absolutely horrific. 270% on the Silver Lions without premium. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. So yeah, for closing thoughts here, I would not recommend playing any bombers at the moment, whether you have premium or not, until the bomber economy gets a serious rework. It's absolutely not worth your time. The purchase for the ammunition is really expensive, and yeah, 1,100 a piece. That adds up real quick when you're buying 30 at a time. And then the repair cost for the airplane is just prohibitively expensive, which I think is exactly what they want. So unfortunately, right now, not worth playing in air RB. Maybe in ground RB, but even then I probably still wouldn't bother, because while you probably could make more money in a tank battle, if you're having to repair this thing for 35,000 every time you get shot down or damaged or whatever, or just crash, you know, forget it. And the G-forces and turns, you break your wings real easy in this thing, let me tell you. I didn't show it in most of the videos here, but you break the wings real fast in the Shackleton. If you turn more than just a few degrees at a time, you're gonna snap them. So it's a fun airplane to play, but it is not a profitable or fun in a money aspect airplane to play. So the bomb loadouts are fantastic, and especially for ground forces, all I can think of is, man, I want to get this thing onto Poland and just have the right angle of attack and just carpet bomb that stupid sniper hill overlooking that lake on Poland and just watch either 25 500s or even 15 1000s just carpet that space would be absolutely phenomenal to see. But that's not something I'm looking to try anytime soon. So good luck to all of you out there grinding with your Shackletons. I just don't recommend trying to play it at the moment until the economy gets a massive rework for bombers. But other than that, if you choose to play it, this should give you some idea of what combinations of bombs to drop on zones and rockets as well. And good luck with your grind out there. Let me know what you guys thought of this video in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next new vehicle video. Take care out there, and really good luck, everybody.